We're at half flaps now. We're gonna throttle up nice and full. Get some elevator going. And take off. The coolest landing gear in the world on this jet. If you missed the maiden, you did not get to hear this sound, listen to this pass. Oh, the coolest sounding jet in the fleet.
You never let the sound finish.
Oh, okay.
You always interrupt it before it can. You gotta let it like get really far away. Okay, ready?
We'll bring it in nice and fast. There's full throttle. Right up over the hill. Let's climb. Let's just rocket this thing up. And we'll bring it right over. Alright, we're going to try for a nice pretty fast one. We'll go half flaps. I'm going to blind myself in the sun here because that's the way I want to land. And then we'll put our 5,000 milliamp battery in, assuming I can land it in one piece, and we'll see how it goes. So again, half flaps, safe is on. Ah, sun, you can just go away. Throttle down, let's get a little closer. Oh, I wanted you guys to see the touchdown. That was a little hard, but the landing gear, the shocks took 100% of my rough landing. Let's put a fresh battery in and do that again. Man, that was fun. What a crazy, awesome maiden flight I had of the F-18 Blue Angels jet. I'm so happy to have this in my hands and ready to fly it again for you guys. I today brought another freshly charged 4,000 milliamp 6-cell Spectrum Smart battery, and I'm gonna see how that does stacked up to a 5,000 milliamp battery. I actually used that 5,000 milliamp battery in the boat video that we did. Abby, do you remember that?
Oh yeah, how can I forget?
Yeah. I'm just going a little slower.
Look at the rainbow. Did you guys see the rainbow?
I mean, it just puts the water out. It's so crazy. That's awesome, isn't it?
Very, yeah.
Listen to the water when it goes by. It just sounds like you're at a water park. That's awesome. Full throttle. That was an amazing 6S boat. If you guys missed that video, you should check it out, but not until we see how this flies with a new freshly charged 4,000 milliamp and then a brand new freshly charged, actually, it's had one cycle through it. And I know that because it's the Spectrum Smart battery. It keeps track of it for me. It's amazing. 6S 5,000 milliamp battery in my Blue Angels jet. Let's fly. Although I had a successful maiden flight, I'm still a little bit nervous. This is just such a pretty jet, you know, you want it to do really well. This time, I don't know if you guys noticed, right when I took off there, I took off 3 of the larger ordnances on the bottom, the ones in the center. I just want to see how that affects the flight of this. I left the smallest little missiles on. Okay, here we go. There we go, we are up. I feel like quite a bit faster, and you know what? Safe was off. Woo! I did that with safe off. So, hey, I know it'll fly with safe off, no problem. Oh my gosh. Oh, have you ever done that before? If you have, let's hope it wasn't on basically a maiden flight. Okay, if you missed the maiden, you did not get to hear this sound, listen to this pass. Oh, the coolest sounding jet in the fleet.
You never let the sound finish.
Oh, okay,
you always interrupt it before it can. You gotta let it like get really far away. Okay, ready?
It's always amazing. How can I not do that every time? Okay, after this pass, I am going to take safe off and see what happens. Oh, I'm nervous, I'm nervous, I'm nervous. One more pass.
Well.
Safe off, and let's climb. Oh man. roll it, bank it. I just want to get a feel for everything before I go crazy with it, but I think we can give it a roll. Yeah, nice roll. Okay, safe's back on just because I'm a little bit high up and I want to use safe to help get me back down.
Pretty high.
Yeah. It sounds so good. Oh, it sounds good. If someone's walking up on me, don't scare me. It's okay. How are you? Enjoy the flight. We are making a video, but you're welcome to enjoy the flight here.
All right, give them some more rolls.
Okay, well, let's level it out, turn safe off, and we'll do that. Safe is off. Roll it. Roll it. There's 2 full rolls and we'll turn safe back on. I just got to get used to flying this, guys. I don't want to push it out of my boundaries just yet. You ready for a fast flyby to our bystander? Here we go. Yeah, love the Blue Angels jet. Would you believe this is an electric plane flying on a battery?
It sounds like a jet.
It does, doesn't it? There you go.
It's amazing.
From someone else, not just me. Okay, we're gonna put the landing gear down.
Yeah, you're at 3 minutes since I hit go.
We'll go half flaps. I'm gonna blind myself in the sun here because that's the way I want to land. And then we'll put our 5,000 milliamp battery in, assuming I can land it in one piece, and we'll see how it goes. So again, half flaps, safe is on. Ah, sun, you can just go away. Throttle down, let's get a little closer. Oh, I wanted you guys to see the touchdown. That was a little hard, but the landing gear, the shocks took 100% of my rough landing. Let's put a fresh battery in and do that again. Man, that was fun. Okay, so the voltage on that 4,000 milliamp battery that we just flew was at 3.8 volts when I landed. That's actually the perfect storage level. So I could have easily flown for another close to a minute, I'd say, on that battery and got a nice healthy extra minute out of it without hurting the battery at all. I'll be honest with you guys, the first maiden flight I had with this jet was a very short flight, and when I landed, the voltage on that battery was extremely low. So it's very possible that that new battery could be could have something wrong with it or something. So the wonderful thing about the Spectrum Smart batteries is customer service will take care of that. They'll probably send me another one if that's the issue. So we're at half flaps now. We're going to throttle up nice and full, get some elevator going, and take off. The coolest landing gear in the world on this jet. They just absorb so much of that asphalt. Okay, we're gonna put our flaps at half, and I'm gonna try to put the landing gear up on this next pass. Now I've got to remind myself this battery is a heavier battery, so it could fly a little differently. And the confidence is rising with each flight that I take. So that's what's really awesome. Landing gear going up right now. There we go. We got to see them raise and those little doors are closing. Now she flies perfectly. Get a nice wide banks. And I've got to keep my throttle up too. This would wingtip stall pretty easily. Should we try our first loop on this, Abby?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna climb some. I'm gonna nose down a hair and pull back on that elevator. There's some throttle. Ease off on the juice to pull out of that, and we did a loop with our Blue Angels. Yeah. We just need 5 or 6 more of these. So, all of my friends watching, I need you to save your pennies and buy one of these. Let's do a nice close-ish roll. Yeah, that's nice. That thing just looks so good in the air. I still feel like I need a hair of up trim.
Do a right hand turn there. Is that what you're doing? Okay.
Yeah, nice and right hand turn. We'll bring it in nice and fast. There's full throttle. Right up over the hill. Let's climb. Let's just rocket this thing up. And we'll bring it right over. Safe back on. If you didn't hear that click, you'd never know it transitioned back into safe. How much rudder authority do we have? Quite a bit, actually. Quite a bit. But we're going to just put safe back on. Abby is struggling to...
We're getting a little far away. You're getting far away.
Nice.
Scoot. All is well.
So this battery is performing extremely well. The lights on this thing look amazing. I don't know if I've even mentioned those yet. We've got navigation lights on the wingtips and they look really good, nice and bright, even in the sunlight. we're gonna try for a nice, pretty fast on this next one.
You have 1 minute left.
Okay, thank you. See how much the rudder. Yeah, the rudder is nice on this. I think if we get it on this angle, it'll look even better. For some reason, I just like how it looks. Maybe the way the sun is today.
You love flying it into
right
the sun
into the
today.
sun.
I don't know where you are now. There you are. Whew.
Yeah,
Talk about
that
blinding.
blinded me really bad.
Right hand turns, Nate. Right
Yeah, I
hand
had to
turns.
commit
All
to that
right,
one.
30 seconds.
Okay, well, let's slow it down. Get the. I got the sunspots in my eyes right now.
So get your landing gear down on this pass.
Okay, so flaps are at half. We'll put the landing gear down in 3, 2, 1. Look for it. There it is, going down. So sweet.
Right hand turn.
Right hand?
Right hand turn.
Why? To land that way? I'd
I'm
like
just
to land.
tired of looking at the sun
Oh,
every time
sorry.
you do a left hand
Well,
turn.
You want me to land it the other way?
I would love it. It would look way
all right,
better.
All right, we'll get it in nice and low here. And then we'll land it coming in the other way, okay?
Okay. It's so cool.
Yes, it is. And we'll see if we can get a nice smooth landing here. So I'm out of my element because my first couple landings were coming in the other way. So fingers crossed, everybody.
Right to left landing.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I gotta get it to slow down a hair here.
Gotta get it lined up too.
Yeah.
Oh, listen to that.
Yeah. That was pretty sweet. I'm happy. I'm happy. This is a sweet jet. Well, I feel much more confident after that last flight. Just, you know, with every flight on a new airplane, you're going to build your confidence and do more than what you did on your maiden. And I'm just building my confidence with this thing. This was a blast to fly. Where you going, kiddo? She says, airplane. She's almost 2 years old. I do feel like it flew better with the fuel tanks or more ordnances taken off of it. It looks really good with them on, but I think it flew better with those off. And just getting a feel for the jet is all this really needed. I'm a huge fan of it. It flies a bit heavier than the other 6S jets that I own, and that's really the best way to describe it. No matter where you're flying, how you're flying, what you're flying or anything, I want to encourage you guys to fly safely. And the best way to do that is with AMA Insurance. It's the Academy of Model Aeronautics. I'm just going to give them a quick shout out because we've been talking about them a lot lately here. But if you don't have AMA insurance and you're flying anything, you should. At least in my opinion, I'd never consider flying anything from a feather to this or anything in between without my AMA in my wallet. So that lets you know where I stand on it. I highly encourage you guys to check them out. I'm enjoying their reads all the time. I follow them on Facebook. I'm all about AMA, and I really think you guys should be too. Guys, I want to have a little bit of fun with Amelia. My batteries are dead anyway, and I'm just going to look forward to the next time I get a chance to get out and fly this amazing RC jet. We'll have a link in the description box below. If you want to learn more about it, be sure. Beep beep daddy, she says. It's very distracting, but I want to say a huge thank you. This is a heavy jet. To the big guy upstairs for all the successful flights so far with this, and a massive thanks to all of our Patreon supporters because we couldn't do our channel without you guys. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts, from the entire family. You mean the world to us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll have another one of my favorite 6S jet videos popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye. You want to say bye?